Okay, weird start to the video, but hi guys. So, I made a mistake last week, and I didn't realize this until this morning. So, I had plans this morning, so I couldn't upload the actual video. So, what I'm doing is episode 18 will be a 2-hour special, um, for, the Grand Rally episode that was supposed to be 18. And the Dreamscape episode, which is supposed to be 19. So that'll all be 18 since I fucked up last week. I don't know how it happened. Maybe I should stop making these videos at 12 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I don't know. Not that's still my fuck up. My bad. Next week will be on schedule. But yeah. I hope y'all enjoy these next 2 hours. I love y'all. Alright, hello everybody, welcome to the video. So I did a little bit of editing while we were gone. So our next show will be action. Um, with the exclamation point. That's how it will be pronounced. We'll do action, and and then we'll go to whatever we name the August show, and then we'll go to Grand Rally and make our main event for Dreamscape 4. I will try to make a logo for Dreamscape 4. And try to do it at least for every Dreamscape. Um, so yeah. I'm just, and also, I wanted to go over this because this is something I look at a lot, but I don't think I've actually brought up. Um, so I try to focus on the importance of these shows. So like with All Star, it went up to an 18. With Destiny, it went up to an 18 after that last show. With Dreamscape, it's at 30 right now. Yeah, 30.5. And Grand Rally, it's at 6. We're gonna try to bring that up quite a bit. So we spend a little bit extra with these shows. So Grand Rally, how much is this one gonna have? It's got 1,000 and 250. And I want that to be above the 4th anniversary show because it's supposed to be the backlash. Like that, it's supposed to be the backlash of everything that happened in the past year. That's the idea behind it. That's why, like, it's not numbered technically, it's just known as the 4th anniversary, the 1st anniversary show, 2nd anniversary show, 3rd anniversary show, 4th anniversary show, and so on. So I'm not gonna put money behind that until like the rest of these get to average. And with house show, it's just like 5.6. And like this one obviously has 0, but it'll gain something, but then I'll get rid of it, so it'll be a net gain of nothing. So that's my intention with that, and that's my intention with getting rid of the events every time. I did something else. Broadcasting, or no. What is it? Announcing. Yeah, so there's a new guy on announcing. There's also there's another new guy on announcing. His name is Don Koss. We're going to use him after, where's the other guy? Yeah, we're going to use him after these two sign their new contracts. Yeah, so we sent them a deal. 1 month, 1 appearance, so their last show will be action. I'm gonna stop doing that. But yeah, we made crazy money last month. We made 9,000. I think that's like a like a high for us. So we're going to go to this first show. Shoot, I meant to go over backstage stuff. I think I did catering. I don't know if I did. If not, we'll do it for action. So we skip this. When that Jesus Christ. Yeah. So for house show, we're gonna go there. Automatic selection. Excuse me. And yeah, I don't know if Chris Jericho's. Where's he at? Yeah, I don't think he's going up. So at some point we might have to replace him, but he's at least doing something. But yeah, let's do some creative finishes, a character idea. Let's do another character idea. Um, and Chris Statlander just retained her championship. That's good for her. All right, Taz thing right there. Yeah, sorry, Dynamite's on in the background. Um, Wheeler Yuta's trying to hype her up. And there's Harley Cameron. I think something's gonna happen. Oh boy. Backstage gossip is that Brother Spike and Billy Kidman had to be separated after a heated argument. Great. Okay. Open forum. Cool. And yeah, y'all can hear me. Oh, Mox is back after being set on fucking fire. um. Anyways, we're going to check negative morale. We're gonna do the lowest one that we can, so that way it's less people who are irritated. Um. That I can deal with. Jesus Christ, dude. What are you're annoyed at something that happened in May of last year? I'm not giving you a bonus. That's not what I'm looking for. This one. There. He's done. So hopefully we can get these guys down. We'll get rid of a whole guy here. um Shannon Moore's annoyed because of Shannon Moore, Kid Cash, and Fallen Angel are all annoyed because I asked them to be stooges. Which is fair enough. Fair enough. I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. Is she turning heel or not? Sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna get to booking this. I will see y'all when this is booked. Okay, welcome back. This is kind of a shorter show. We have like we're starting some storylines here, trying to build a bigger picture up to Grand Rally and even action. So let's get it started. Everybody except for Don Coss is being used. And so that gives us 3,000. And actually, I want to see my backstage. Am I doing catering? No, I'm not. So this is without catering. I'm gonna see how much money I make here, and then action. We're gonna see how much we make with catering. So let's get started. Um, pre-show trios match. Mostly to give D'Lo a pin. Um, yeah, Burt Printence. Got an adequate rating for his gimmick. Yeah, not really much to note here. So we kick it off with a fatal four-way um tag match for the titles. We try to do a creative finish, so this could have been better. It's not really doing well with the Gangsters kicking ass, so we might need to figure something else out. Got 1,200 people in the Mid-Atlantic, which is good. A kind of Absolutely not. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's not what I hired you for. Where? Nope. 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 Are you a road agent? Have you just been good this entire time and I never noticed? Jesus Christ. Okay. So no more of that for Bert. Um yeah, so we're just gonna continue on. Taz, so we just did a Polovec promo. It did kind of bad. But Taz is mad at Bob, says that he should be in a singles match instead of the 4v4. Bob insists and says Taz will be stripped of the title if he isn't in the 4v4 main event tonight. And so we go to our next match, which is a trios match between Chavo Guerrero, Los Villanos de America, and against Omega. I need to figure out a better way of saying that every time, but y'all get the point. We're trying to build up Chavo right now, so Chavo pinned Jeff. So this will start the storyline, build it up a little bit more, and hopefully it can be hot as we go on. And we have a 12-minute segment, which got a 43. Diamond cuts a promo on his former rival Cash, or I guess now current rival, which attracts him out. They go back and forth at one another, calling each other names. And Chris Jericho comes out pissy about helping Diamond win the North versus South All-Star match, but got none of the recognition when Simon got the pin. And Cash gets in Jericho's face about this being a Cash Diamond thing. And Jericho gets in his face and they start fighting, and Diamond's like, well, this is about me anyway. So then he gets into the fight and they all start fighting each other to the point where they had to be separated. Everyone did good in this segment, which is awesome. And we go to the main event, which got a Jesus Christ of 57. And half of one team wasn't even that good. Or no, half of the match wasn't even that good, which is awesome. So we're building up Raven's monster. We're trying to get him less rusty. Um, Yeah, 3 people were off their game. Jesus. Okay. So these last few segments probably saved the night. But Taz submitted Randy Hogan, staring down Rey Mysterio or Raven, depending on how you want this booked. Honestly, I'm probably gonna stick with Rey Mysterio because he beat Taz for the or Taz beat him for the championship. Um, but yeah, so I really need to change the name of this because it's really more Mysterio versus the Flock. Um, but yeah, so Ray got a 72, Kidman got a 44, Raven got a 49, and Taz got a 46, which raised this match up to a freaking 57. So we end this off with a 47. Even with our qualities not being up to the task, I think we're gonna thank Raven, Ray, and Taz because they did good. Actually, we're gonna thank Billy because I don't think he gets thanked enough. We made 6,000. So I think we could do good getting rid of those other 2 guys and probably doing catering. I don't think that would hurt us at all. So we got a bunch of stuff here. Got now we have a 17 in the Great Lakes, 39 in the Mid Atlantic, a 9 in the Mid South, Midwest, and New England, a 17 in the Southeast and the Tri-State. So I think we're doing good. Eventually, I think we're gonna have to start doing shows either in the Great Lakes, Southeast, or Tri-State. Probably more Tri-State than anything, but we're having coverage there right now, so I'm not going to harp on it too much. But yeah, I'm debating on doing a touring schedule. Because I wonder if that would be more beneficial for us, but I also don't know how well non-TV shows are going to do. But that's something we'll figure out as we go along. Raven says Shane needs to learn how to sell. Okay. 14,000 viewers. Jesus. Yeah. What was what was All Star? All Star was 6. We grew that much in a week. How did we grow that much in a week? That's nuts. We made 10,000 on sales, 6,000 after that show. So we're going to try to do catering because I think that will give us the most out of all of these. Because we could do a masseuse or chiropractor, and they give other morale boost, or something other than morale boost, which is trying to think, less injury, but catering makes the morale more average. So we're gonna try that and see how that works. So yeah, I will see y'all at action. All right, and we are back. Their contracts are officially underway. We're going to debut Don Koss tonight. We're making 9,395 so far, which is above the threshold we were expecting, or not expecting, that we got last month. Um and so we're going to see about how this next show will affect that. Um yeah, so those are underway. Simon Diamond got a pay raise. He's now worth 360. Um so he's slightly more expensive, but not a crazy amount. But yeah, when we get rid of Mel Simmons and Bob Roop, that'll be 3 less things on this freaking board. And we're gonna see how much money we make this month, and we're going to probably up our live event experience because that'll bring it up to small. We'll be on par with everybody there. Because with this would be 250, and I don't think we can afford that yet. But yeah, let's get to it. All right, that's a wrestler name. All right, selecting generic venue. Let's go. Finalize broadcasters, automatic selection. Let's spin our creative energy because we got 17 from Chris Jericho and 23 from Chief J Eagle. What is Chief J Eagles? He had 20. Well, he generated 23 because his base values or his thing's 34. Honestly, we could look into replacing Chief J Eagle, but I don't know. I don't want to. Not right now, anyway. Um, but let's do this one. Yeah. Character idea, one for Simon Diamond that we're not going to use, and one for anybody. So we'll go use that creative idea on somebody. Heat between Jericho and Ray. Okay, Seven and Jeff are doing good. Okay, not what I wanted. All right, everybody's been being trained. We're gonna go here. Open forum. All right. Excuse me. see who has the least negative morale. It was Shannon Moore. He has war momentum, but he's still annoyed at me. Which is fine, I guess. But, yeah. So we're going to go with tonight. We're going to book the show, all 112 minutes most likely. And I will see y'all when this is finished. Alright, and we are back. And if you notice on the pre-show, we have a 10-man grand rally. Our cost for people is 7,580. Which is a lot more than what we had previously. So we're gonna see how this works, and we will see after the show's over. But until then, we have a 10-man grand rally where 3 of the men were rusty, and one of which was the winner. Yeah. So Ravens Monster won, eliminating Randy Hogan first, and finally eliminating D'Lo Brown, which I guess was fun. Don Koss got a great for his gimmick. And we kick it off with a 42 rated match, a high flying match between Chavo Guerrero Jr., Viano 6, Jeff Hardy, and Shannon Moore. I wish Chavo would do a little better, because I was gonna start investing in him a little more, but we will see next month. Because that's when their match will be. Um, okay, not the order I wanted that to be in. So Diamond meets up with Gangstas backstage, going on about their memories together, and conveniently forgetting the part where they turned on Simon. And Diamond asked him to be his partners in the main event, which is or not main event. I probably wrote it as main event, didn't I? Whatever. Which it will be a triple trios match between the Jerichoholics, Simon Diamond and the Gangstas, and we don't talk about them because they're not announced yet. But it's the Blood Brothers and Kid Cash. Shane Helms defends his championship against Count Grog, winning it in the process, being his first defense in the last few months. I guess since we dropped TV, but the match did well. We got a 44. We're gonna start bringing back this Evently ordeal. Why is it not okay? Shane was supposed to shake the hand Chavo way back then. I guess I messed that up somehow. But whether Devon, Matt Hardy, and Paul Levesque and Viano 6 or 7, Paul Levesque won that match. Sorry about that, but it got a 40. The matches are doing better, so I might need to start doing it like this. Shane shakes the hand of the winner, pretending this is at the beginning of the show. And yeah, I got a 41. We're doing really well. Cash brings out the Blood Brothers to a 35, which is a little bit less, but not as bad. And the match got a 52. So action's doing pretty well. Oh, they have good chemistry. Oh, poor Bob Roop. Yeah, so Jerichoholics defeats the teams of Simon Diamond and the Gangstas and Kid Cash and the Blood Brothers. Chris Jericho submitting Brother Spike with a Lion Tamer in a intentionally chaotic match. Yeah, it did pretty good. Yeah, that's it. So, moving on to the main event. God dang it, I forgot the freaking segment. Whatever. So, the segment that I had forgotten was Taz was mad that he was in this segment, or he was in this match. So, he was talking to Bob Murphy about it and decided, you know what? I got a tag partner already. Bob Murphy's like, oh, who? Grabs Bob Murphy and drags him out to the ring. That's supposed to be the point. But Rey Mysterio pins Bob Murphy to win the match. Bob Murphy being the weak link, obviously, but the match did really well. I'm probably going to need to check our top 10 after this episode. But yeah, so we go to the next final segment of the match. Jesus Christ, why is it all doing well? Taz puts Bob through a table. Um, kind of exploding, suplexing him. Mysterio tries to stop him, but gets thrown to Taz, deciding that next month will be another triple threat match because of his irritation with his booking. Raven attacks him from behind and tells him he's on. Raven, Rey Mysterio, and Taz 2 booked for next month. That got a 50 cent. Jesus Christ. Okay, that did really well. We're gonna thank Raven, Taz, and Ray. We're gonna thank Chris because Chris has he gotten recognition a little bit, and I kind of still want that like family thing there. We still made money off the show, so I'd say that's a success with the catering. We went to a 40. And we will see if it'll get to it. You know, it's probably because of the Bob Roop thing, where it's Bob Roop and the new guy, or Don Koss, working well together. Dang. Well, bye guys. Bye guys. Thank you, Devon. 15,000. Jesus Christ, we're just gonna keep going up, aren't we? Um, yeah, I don't think it's enough to where we can upgrade this yet. Maybe we'll see after the show. But yeah, so we're gonna book this next event. Which will be Battle for Respect. That works with me. Excuse me. And we're gonna do that the 21st of August. Save that there, and this will be the 6th of August. Because I want Raven and Don Koss at this show. And we will double check that before we run it. But yeah, let's check backstage. Yeah, so we lost 2 negative influences. Awesome. And we need to go to announcers. It's Burt Guy, and we might need Simon Diamond. I don't know yet. We will see. We will see. We might put Simon. I'm gonna put Simon Diamond on there for now, because I think having Simon Diamond there wouldn't hurt, but it'll at least get everyone used to each other. Get more experience all around here. But yeah. So we will go on to what do you call it? House show 16. Yeah. Breaking records this month. I will see y'all there. Alright, and we are here. This scared me when I first saw it. That scared me. Steve Thomas leaving LMLW. Excuse me. Interesting. We got second. I might just like boom. Get the other brother in a minute. SWS has been declared bankrupt, and Glenn Jacobs is now a powerhouse. Good for him. Anybody we could buy, just out of morbid curiosity. Hmm. I don't think they're worth anything. Like, this is 23, but their shows aren't being broadcasted, so Also, that's not their worst financial position. Not worth it. Not what I wanted. Okay. Anything within my price range? Not in a bad enough position. Okay. There's a Portuguese promotion. All right. Well, we're on the day of the next house show. We made 13, 15. We're probably gonna make more this month. I guarantee it. So yeah, I think we're gonna keep at this pace for the rest of the year. Just logically. Generic venue, automatic selection. Um, oh yeah, I'm kicking ass my fantasy league. Not that one. How many points am I at? I'm at 307 compared to this guy's 281. It's fantasy baseball. Okay, so that's going, and that's going, right? Yeah. So we got a character idea and a Taz idea, or Taz finish. Oh boy, that wasn't fun. Okay, D'Lo and Viano, Jeff and Kidman. Okay. Oh boy, Jericho's getting annoying with some people. Let's do an open forum. Boom, only 4 people we had to deal with. Awesome. Let's go back to Shannon Moore. It's not really helping him. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep doing that with him, and hopefully we can get to a good point. But yeah, so we're gonna book this show. This will be the first show with our new broadcast team. So I am excited. I will see y'all when it is booked. All right, and the show is fully booked. The house show before what's the next event called? Oh yeah, I already have. Yeah, Battle for Respect. And our matches will are set up already. Um, so let's kick it off with the pre-show. Um, Raven's Monster no longer has the ring rust, so that's good. He pinned the Blue Meanie with the choke slam, and we're gonna start working on him. Excuse me. In a huge segment, Taz coming out displaying his championship. Simon Diamond interrupting him before he can. Excuse me. Before he can speak, saying that they should be a team, um, bringing up their history together, their matches together. But Ray and Cash come out to interrupt, telling them that they would have to break, that they would break up before their title reign. The Flock and Jericho come out to interrupt everybody again, saying that they wouldn't last one match. Bob Murphy sets up a triple trios match for Raven, Kidman, Jericho against Ray, Blitz, and Cash against Diamond and Taz and a partner of their choosing. So yeah, 52 rated segment. We will continue on. 36 rated trios match. All right, Simon Diamond is gonna be taken off of commentary now. Officially. I tried. I tried. Yeah, save that there. So yeah, Simon will probably leave commentary after this, so we're just gonna... Wait, should I roll? No. Okay, we're just gonna do this for all of them. And then we got the... Stop revealing his partner. And, okay. Alright, Paul Levesque defeating Chief J Eagle in a 33 rated match with a pedigree. It did what it needed to, got him over. Woman did good work by ringside. 47 rated match where Chavo pinned Shane Helms. I'm kind of finicky on putting the belt on Chavo, but we will see. I will give him a chance. Diamond and Taz are in Murphy's office and bring up the issue of their tag team partner, and they both grab him from out of his chair and drag him to the ring to the match, leading to a 59 rated match. Jesus Christ. And Jericho and Cash were off their game. So yeah, that's nuts. Damn. And that's the main event. We leave it off there. Dressing the locker room. Let's do Ray, Chris, and Taz. Complimenting their performances. Okay. We made more money this time than we did last time. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright, that's a 41. That we just got raised to. I just keep winning. I don't know what to tell y'all. I just keep winning. So yeah, I guess we can do that now with the volunteers. Maybe Battle for Respect will be greater than that. I don't know what to say. UWA has a booking position open. I don't want to go to them. 18,000 viewers. That is nuts. Absolute nuts. Yeah, All Star 95 is in the top 10, and Action is in the top 3. It beat Dreamscape 2. And where are they? The Action match is number 3. Let me see. House Show 16 is at number 10. That is nuts. I eventually want these 100s to be at 100. Or all at 100. With matches, at least. It's our best attendance. Our attendance keeps going up. There's no pay-per-view buy rates, but that's fine. Not really expecting there to be any. I say we upgrade... I say we upgrade broadcast quality. I think that'll help us in the long run, and we can see who else we can get in terms of broadcasting, if that's possible. It is possible. Okay. We got a tiny commercial cable, freeform. Yeah. Honestly. America 1's looking kind of pretty right now. Like, we could put... I don't know. I don't know how much money I'd get from the commercial ones. Freeform. I think I'm going to try out a 3-month pay-per-view deal. Late night. Let's do, yeah, this one. Because I'm not paying them $25,000. They can kiss my ass. So we're gonna try a 3-month pay-per-view deal just to see how it works. We're not paying anything. Yeah, so we're just gonna try it. Nothing fancy. Just trying it. Just seeing if we make more money based off of broadcast revenue here. So that first event will be Battle for Respect and then Grand Rally. Those will be those first shows. Just to see. Just to test it out. I don't know why I only did one day. Whatever. I'm going to sim to Battle for Respect. I will see y'all there. Alright, we are back. Raven wants a pay raise. That doesn't surprise me. I'll just accept it. I mean, it's not gonna hurt, really, if we're being honest. So, we're gonna test out this broadcast revenue stuff. Like this pay-per-view revenue. We're gonna test it out. Just for a few events. Just like 2 or 3. We might decide we don't want to do it again, and that's fine. We don't got to. We're only doing this for 3 months. Yeah, we have one that is more growth oriented, and we have one that's more money oriented. And we're just gonna try both. Oh, wait, what? We'll be back. Alright, and we are back. Scotty signs a deal with NWA New Zealand and New Japan Pro. Yeah, Battle for Respect is on tonight. We are about at 56 or 50K, which is exciting. I'm excited to see where we take this. Yeah, select a generic venue. Well, if we do automatic selection, they do freeform. Okay. Then we have this one. We're gonna spend the creative energy here. Creative finish. Creative finish. Character idea. Cool. Alright. Nobody causing any issues. Awesome. Open forum. Awesome. How is everybody? Yeah, so that's all there. So with this one, I think everybody's or all the titles are going to be defended. Um, until then, where are we at with negative morale? Anybody just irritated yet? Okay, you. Success. Nothing. Okay, well, tonight is going to be a big show because we're going to implement this match, a match between them, and this match. So, I will see y'all when the show is booked. All right, and that is the show completely booked. Everybody is in use. 7,270 people or dollars spent on this show, just for the talent alone. And we will start this now. Viano 7 defeats this assortment of men, and gets a 33. Or the match gets 31. He gets 33. Um, uh, Pre-show that had Subpar Wrestling, Little Heat, 10-man Grand Rally again, where Viano 6 won this time. Raven's Monster got eliminated. And we kick it off with Chris Jericho defeating Simon Diamond and Kid Cash. Oh, please don't let that be bad. 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 Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay. Phew. All right. Yeah, 52's good. 52's good. Triple threat tag match for the tag titles. Gangstas making their eighth defense. Sorry. 43 rated match. It did really well. I'm very happy with it. I'm really happy with the tag division. And Billy Kidman, D'Lo Brown in a random match defeat the Hardys. Mostly to give D'Lo something. The crowd is currently white hot. And Shane Helms defeats Chavo Guerrero in his 10th defense of the TV title. And they have good chemistry, which is good. That'll probably do good in their feud. Chavo attacks Shane after the match in a not so good segment. And the main event for the championship in a 63 rated match, Taz defeats Raven and Rey Mysterio, putting Rey Mysterio and Akadi Hajime. And after the match, Raven attacks Taz. Taz is fighting back. Jericho comes out to help Raven. Ray gets involved. Simon comes out because Simon came out. Cash has to come out. And now it is a six-way at Grand Rally for the men's championship. Where is it at? We'll do elimination. It will be Taz, Raven, Rey Mysterio, Simon Diamond, not Chief J Eagle, Chris Jericho, and Kid Cash in an elimination 6-man elimination match for the championship. We'll just call that 20 minutes. There we go. And that was a 48 rated segment. Diamond's gimmick is getting stale, which is fine. And yeah, I got a 57 for that show, which is awesome. So we're gonna thank Taz, Raven, and Chris. All right, they're pleased with my speech now. Yeah, and he'll be fine. All right, financial report. Wait, what? Oh, okay, awesome. So it's separate from broadcast revenue. So we made 6,000 from that, which I'm happy with. It was 6,000 we weren't gonna make before. So yeah, I'm good with that. I'm really good with that. So yeah, we're gonna do that for the Grand Rally. So it was 3,000 people this time, but they all paid for it. So I'm happy with it. That's $6,000 we weren't gonna make before. So the only thing it's really limiting is growth. So I think it's safe to say we can upgrade this. And now we're gonna be catched up in the Grand Rally, and this upcoming house show will be good. So yeah. Yeah, I think we might need to look into a different major star. Cause we don't have a major star, is my point, more or less. We go to the Mid Atlantic. We're gonna do, I think we're at 40 right now, so let's do that. For a wrestler. Let's limit this to 50. um, let's also limit this to 40. Fatu. I think that's Rikishi. So I don't think he would be a bad get. He's also under 2 different deals right now. And that would make our schedule hectic. Giant Warrior. There's just Leatherface apparently. Um, um, Wendy Richter. She would be bad to get, but I don't know. I can't do 1,000 a show right now. It's not reasonably. Kevin would be cool, but again, 1,000 a show. I don't know. Some of these I might have to consider at some point, but I also just don't know. Jeff Farmer maybe. Haku. I don't know. We're doing good right now, so I'm not gonna push it. We're gonna go to this house show, and I will see y'all there. All right, we are on the day of the house show. Um, Adam Impact is leaving the WFWA. All right, he would definitely be a good get. Not that popular here though, but that's okay. Um, they've lowered their level. That's interesting. Um, and they increased all their stuff. She might be a good get. We finished second again. Homicides in new game areas, and Silver King sustained a broken wrist. All right, let's go, y'all. 23 was what we made last month, and we're making more money on sponsors. Jesus. All right, let's go. I might start looking into a women's division, honestly, and just bump everything up to 2 hours because we have the room at this point. What happens if it's automatic selection freeform? I'm not doing freeform. Right, and all right. Spin creative energy, creative finish. Thank you, creative finish. Thank you, create a character idea. So, what happened? Wrestler's Court, positive impact, small backstage clash, stern warning. Okay, cool. 23 students? I don't know, that's weird. 32. I guess someone grew out of that? Okay. Well, assuming negative morale, everything's basically the same. Do a character idea on Shannon Moore. It's not doing anything, and I feel bad that it's not doing anything. But we're going to go on and book this show. I will see y'all when it is finished. Alright, the house show is booked. It's a smaller house show than normal, but I would like to announce that I'm changing this matchup. It will be a 6-way champions rally. There's even going to be a title for it, quote unquote. It's essentially a um elimination chamber without the huge cage. There's 4 cages at the ramp, that people will be stuck in individually, and then we start off with 2 people, and then when the timer goes off, boom, someone runs out, and then timer goes off again, boom, someone runs out. That's how it'll go. And yeah, there will be a title for this, along with the title being for it, but yeah. And this is only yellow because of the pectoral muscle. I made sure everything was good beforehand. Yeah, this match caused Bob Murphy to get freaking injured. Um, Yay, good job, Count Grog. 33, it did okay. And we kick it off with a 50 rated match where the Gangstas, Los Villanos, and Chavo defeat Shane Helms, Hardy Boys, and the Blood Brothers. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Just keep doing that. 45 rated segment from Raven talking about the Rivals versus Rivals match ahead of Champions Rally. And this is that match right there. Raven, Rey Mysterio Jr., Taz, Blitzcrank, and Billy Kidman all on the same team against Kid Cash, Chris Jericho, Simon Diamond, Brother Dick, and Fallen Angel of the Jerichoholics. And it did pretty good. That's pretty much it with the house show. That's all it needed to be. We're gonna thank Raven, Taz. I wish you could thank more people. Let's do Chris and Simon. Happy, see please, happy. Okay. Can we work through? We're probably not gonna do that with them though. 17,000. Yeah, we made 10,000. We're making money now. Like just making money. Just cuz. That's awesome. Yeah, so eventually we're gonna bring back TV. But we will see how it'll change when I do what do you call it? Um the brand split that I've been talking about, which will probably be at the next size. Yeah, 20,000 viewers. Yeah, he'll have 60 days to get over that. Yeah, why is the rally only in 12 days? Okay, let's move this to the 20. There we go. And that'll be a 2-hour event. And we will see how that goes. Yeah, we're just making money out the ass right now. So, we're just gonna do the, yeah, Raven's the only one making merchandise. That's funny, actually. Um, yeah, we're gonna upgrade this rapidly. I don't think there's really any other investments I want to make, but yeah, we're gonna do that rapidly. See how merchandise works out for us in the next year. Yeah, I will see. We're 16th in the world now. I didn't even know that. That's awesome. Yeah, we're 16th in the world. Anyways, I will see y'all at Grand Rally. All right, and we are on the day of Grand Rally. Dan Severn. So he ain't gonna be at Grand Rally, but we're gonna throw something at him. You know what? I think after Grand Rally, we might start a women's division. All right, Grand Rally. Let's go. Ooh, dang, that's nice. All right, let's go. The Charlotte Convention Center. We will go to Freeform. Use this selection. No. All right. We're just gonna focus them all. on these. One more. Okay. No promises that any of those will be used, but we'll see. Heated argument, stern warning, 24 students. So there's 24 students now. I don't know. I want to believe it's 90 days, but I think I'll try it with Destiny. Because I want the Dreamscape one to do it, but it makes me nervous. So yeah, we've got this. We're probably gonna do tag titles. I will see y'all when this is completely booked. Okay, and we are back. The show is entirely booked. There might be a little bit surprises in here. Might be a little bit surprises. Might be something at the end of the night you'll be like, oh, okay, that's what this fucker's doing. But y'all will see. Y'all will see. So, Champions Rally, kicking it off with a 64. Taz, Raven, Rey Mysterio Jr., Simon Diamond, Chris Jericho, and Kid Cash go at it. Raven defeating Taz, Mysterio, Diamond, Jericho, and Cash in order from Cash to Jericho to Diamond to Mysterio and finally Taz, getting his revenge, winning the Champions Rally, and winning the Men's Championship. And he benefited from a hot new move. That's awesome. Also, rule for this one. We're doing a 30-man this year. So the only two people that are not allowed in the Grand Rally are Raven and Taz. Taz being because he was the champion going into the match. Raven because he's the champion now. So all four of these men are going to be in the rally. Raven celebrates with his newly crowned championship. Gangsta's promo, that's it. Jerichoholics, Just Incredible, and Brother Dick defeat the Gangstas and the Blood Brothers when Just Incredible submitted Brother Ray in a mayhemic match, crowning new champions. I felt like they deserved the championships. I mean, they're Dick's not that good, but I mean, Credible is, but I can't do Credible in Fallen Angel. So, yeah, that's a way to do this feud. So we continue on to Chavo Guerrero defeating Shane Helms. Oh Jesus, I did not realize I did that. Not this match. I realized I did this match. I didn't realize that I changed all the champions. That's nuts. Okay. Chavo defeated Shane for the championship in a 46 rated match. Chavo is the new Haymakers TV champion. And we continue on to the Grand Rally. This is considered a poor match? Okay, well, Rey Mysterio won the 30-man Grand Rally. It went from Chief J Eagle to Raven's Monster to Randy Hogan. I'm not going through all that. The final four was Rey Mysterio, New Jack, Simon Diamond, and Just Incredible. 57. That was nice. Raven and Ray stare down as they can finally go one-on-one. Dreamscape 4's main event. Raven and Rey Mysterio Jr. Thank you, game. All right. And this show got a 56. I don't think that was one of our best, surprisingly. Complimenting everybody on their performances. 14,000. Nuts. That is nuts. 43 now. yeah. So that was the show. We're making money. We're doing better, I guess, with our ratings. Um, we're hiring a bigger guy, and we probably should fix that. That would clear our schedule so much. That'll be a next episode issue. He's in your group. Okay. We'll worry about syndication. We'll worry about that. 13,800 or no, 3,866 viewers. That is less than 0.1% of buys, but that's still enough to get us 7,000. That's awesome. So this we're just gonna renegotiate because extend. Yeah, they're not willing to offer us that slot, but that's fine. So yeah, we're just gonna propose this deal for another 3 months. This we're definitely gonna propose again. But yeah, that's it. Next episode we will have the rest of our house shows. Um, whatever we decide the next event's gonna be. Let's go and set that up now. So 2 weeks be 20. We'll do 22nd. It will be Massacre. Hour and a half. We'll do 2 hours because I know what I'm doing next episode. Yeah. We'll do house show. We'll do massacre. We'll do whatever we do in between November's house show and December's house show. Yeah. This will be the biggest one. I know it will. So I will see y'all in the next one. Hello, and yeah, I lied. We're back. So yeah, you all know what happened at the beginning of the video. So I'm just going to update with a few different things. Hold on. Oh, Lord, that was violent. Okay. We're gonna start this off with the most important thing in my opinion. We have custom title belts. Yeah. So a fan like went out of his way to make these. So I only have 2 of them made right now because the application I use for um edits only allows me to do 3, and I said I would do the Dreamscape logo, which I will show y'all in a minute because I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Um yeah, so we have the Haymakers Championship and the Haymakers TV Championship. I'm very happy with these. I like how he did them. I'm very appreciative. So yeah. And we're gonna go to. Actually, we're gonna show that last. So I have expanded the roster by I think 12ish. Where is it? I think it's yeah. So we have a women's division now, and it will be started or it will start after no during this show. So every show now has an extra 30 minutes for the sake of having these women on the roster. So we hire 12 women. But while I was skipping to the show, Lisa Moretti tore her fucking quad. And I had a gimmick idea. So we're gonna watch. We're gonna y'all are gonna watch me try to do the surgery. Complete success. So she'll be back in January. So that's not bad. She'll be back in the next episode. But I had fucking plans with her and Paula Beck. So I guess we can start that after Dreamscape. Yeah. We also, I think, Oh shit, I need to do that in a minute. We got first in the regional battle, which surprised me. And I gotta do the freeform for our pay-per-views. Extend deal. I'm not paying them that much. Nope. I can only get a quarter of it. Do we want to do a year? We're gonna do 6 months. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. So yeah, we're still on U.S. syndication. We'll probably update that when we get closer to Dreamscape. Is there anything else I need to show? I don't think so. So, oh, I know there's one thing I need to do, but we'll do that after this. So Dreamscape 4 has its own logo. I like it. It took a couple minutes to set it up like this, but we have our logo. We have the Dreamscape logo. I like it. I'm chill with it. Um, so Dreamscape 4, and for any viewers that like don't know, this is how Haymakers is spelled. Haymakers. Because the guy who made the championships, I'm not gonna call him out because could have been like genuine accident. I don't know. I don't know like how well he knows English. No offense. I'm not trying to offend you, but that was something I noticed, and I'm just gonna clarify that for people watching. It's Hay, not Hey, because it's supposed to be like a haymaker is a type of punch, so that's where the name comes from. But yeah. So, and I wanted to do, yeah. So we're gonna do this Dream Skate. We're gonna do an hour-long event for the before this, the day before, which is the 19th. Let me make sure there's who we're trying to put there. Okay. So for right now, everyone that we're trying to get on the 19th will be there on the 19th for a major women's wrestling event, Wrestle Queendom. Obvious riff of Wrestle Kingdom, but it's probably already been done before. But I like the name. I really like the name. So we're gonna do. I'll number it. I'll number it. I like the numbers. Do Wrestle Queendom 1 before Wrestle no Dreamscape, not Wrestle Dream before Dreamscape. But yeah, we're gonna copy this over to Dreamscape because I think this is how multi-day events work. So we're gonna run 2 shows. So that's 3.5 hours of wrestling and a whole hour of women's wrestling at least. And we're probably still gonna have women's wrestling on the show. So yeah, that's cool. I like that they added that little detail. So there shouldn't be anything else we have to get to. Um. Wait a minute. Y'all know what happened. Y'all just watched the first fucking hour. I forget this is a new episode. Sorry. Well, is a new episode. Y'all get what I'm going with this. Sorry, it's 11 o'clock. So we are on house show whatever number this is. I think 18. Yeah, 18. No one's getting the night off. We are going to Jesus Christ. What's there? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna start using actual venues. Um, is there just the 2000? I don't know if there is. There's this one, but I don't want to do that one. That one's a maybe. And that's in Charlotte. I like Charlotte. I don't think I want to do that though because of the price. So I think we might have to do like 25. I think this one. Let's do this venue. Okay. Ovens Auditorium. I don't know what this is. I've never seen it before. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to regular syndication because freeform is very small compared to this. So we're gonna use this selection. Booking team meeting. Yeah, I might start looking for more guys for this. Okay, Rey Mysterio Jr. We're not doing that one. Sorry, Taz. Um, it's been a week. I need to look. Okay. We'll do a creative finish since we have the 50 points. Okay. I might try to save these up for Dreamscape, but I don't know yet. 25 students. Oh shoot. I forgot about that now. Oh dang. We have a relationship now. Stern warning. Okay. Open forum. Yeah. Also, apparently woman's mad at me. Wherever she is. She might not be mad at me anymore. Yeah, she's not mad at me. But I was doing something here. Okay, we're gonna go. I think we're gonna try to do like an 8-woman tag match. We have one character idea for Ray. That's it. Okay, so we'll just give that to Ray. Oh shoot, I forgot. Dan Severn. I knew I was forgetting somebody. Dan Severn is in the fucking company. Why is he only well known? Wait a minute, what? No one's considered a major star. How popular are 38, 34, 40, 35, 40? So, I mean, I guess it's fine. I just thought he would be more of a, like, higher up guy. I guess I was looking at 47 and was blinded a little, but it's fine. We're still gonna book him like a big fucking deal. Oh, creative idea. So, yeah. We have a whole new cast of characters to book now. Um, so, yeah. I will see y'all when this is fully booked. All right, and we are back. Everybody has been used, and that is 10,000 fucking dollars we are spending. I am going all out for this half of the episode. So we will kick it off for the pre-show of this house show. Um, okay, this didn't do very good, so that's my fault. But Tasha did pretty decent. That's like kind of what we expected, like good wrestlers to do closer to the beginning of the promotion. Kick it off with 5v5 for the men. 39. It's all right. Just want to get Triple H out there, get him some momentum. We couldn't do the original plan that I had that original thing I had planned. Did I set this right in order? Okay, sorry. I'm gonna read this. Okay. Guerrero Championship Celebration. They are Guerrero and Los Villanos are celebrating Chavo Guerrero's championship win. Shane Helms comes out there but is interrupted by the Blood Brothers. Spike wants a championship match against Chavo at Massacre. He's gonna get it. They're facing off at Massacre. I'll put that in now. But until then, Los Villanos versus Blood Brothers in Brother Ray and uh, Brother Devon. Um, in a just regular match. Dang it, Chavo. Yeah. I need to remember to quit leaving that because I need to start just remembering how I have my card. But yeah, that'll be the match for Massacre. And we will go to that match right now, which ends up with the Blood Brothers picking up the win in a 41 rated match. It was rated poor, but I mean, 41, you can only be so poor with a 41. We continue on with a Dan Severn video package that didn't do that great, but he got it great with his gimmick. So go to the next match, which is Bob Murphy announcing the women's division, and they will get a showcase match tonight and introduces 3 of the women, which all are in a storyline. I wonder where that's going to lead. So a 39. Jesus Christ, Terry. Okay, a 39 as Brittany Diamond, Leilani Kai, Misty Blue, Rusty Thomas, and Terry Shane defeat Amy Lee, Kayla Rowe, and Lindy Dallas of the Nasty Girls, Lexi Fife, and Yukari Osawa. Misty pinning Lexi. Jesus Christ. And a storytelling match. You got a 39. Um, commentary lifted the match. Knew it was a great idea to do that. Lexi didn't do that well. She was definitely being carried along with Brittany Diamond. Rusty did good. Leilani did good. Misty did good. Linda and Kat did good, and Amy Lee. So that tells and Yukari. So it's really just Brittany and uh where is she? Lexi. So that's something to note. Post match attack with Nasty Girls attacking a celebrating a Misty Blue. Maybe she'll find a partner. We will see in the future. Taz talks about Raven ahead of Massacre, brings up Rey Mysterio winning the Grand Rally, saying he will take care of him as well, and says he will regain his championship and become the face of the men's division, confirming that it will be Raven versus Taz at Massacre. For the Haymakers Men's Championship. You don't get to know who wins. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of these deciding who's on Massacre things. This might not be the best show we've had. We keep getting these 33s and shit. Yeah, we got a 33 rated match. Where Just Incredible and Brother Dick defeated the Blue Guys for the championship. Just Incredible submitting Stevie Richards. Pretty much wins expected, and we announce. Yeah, we're just gonna turn them face. His didn't go down well, but his was a complete success. Okay, noted. Eventually, we're probably gonna turn Mustafa Saeed back, but I wanted these 2 to be face because I felt like they fit better as faces right now with the story I'm telling. But they announced a tag team ladder match for the titles at Dreamscape. It'll be a multi-team match. I probably should also specify that. I just didn't know what the max was. But we will start those qualifiers at Massacre. And so these 2 are selling the fact that they're having to do that. And main event hopefully carried us to a decent show. Blitzkrieg, Rey Mysterio, and Kid Cash defeated Raven's Flock with a Rey Mysterio pinning Raven's Monster, putting down the Beast. 73 from Rey Mysterio, 58 from Raven, 49 from Billy Kidman. That's amazing. That's amazing. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, 39 rated segment there. Ray, Blitzkrieg, and Cash celebrate. Craig and Ray walk out of the ring before Jericho and Diamond attack Cash. Ray and Blitzkrieg attack Diamond and Jericho back and challenge them to a trios match at Massacre. And we already know who is going to involve who the third, or we don't know who the third man is going to be, but I'm going to tell you all now. It's going to be Fallen Angel, Chris Jericho, and Simon Diamond, Rey Mysterio. Kid Cash is kind of supposed to be a distraction for Ray as he sets up, or as he mentally prepares for his match at Dreamscape. So yeah, it's 3 matches for Massacre. Well, technically 4, but got a 45. That's surprising. That's surprising. Continue on. We're gonna thank Rey Mysterio. We're gonna thank Raven. We're gonna thank Billy Kidman. Boom. Jesus Christ! How are you working through a broken fucking jaw? I'm not even gonna make her work that day. She's not coming that day. And we still made 6,000, even after spending 10,000 on workers. And we spent 20,000, just about. Yeah, just about 20,000, and we still made that 6,000, mostly off of merchandise, but that's to be expected. Popularity recap: we didn't grow in the Mid Atlantic, to be expected, but we grew everywhere else, which was what we needed, or what we need. Yeah, I could have sworn Dan Severn was a bigger draw. That bothers me a little, but it's fine. We're gonna build him up. He's gonna be top contender. But yeah. So as long as there isn't anything else after this, I will see y'all at Massacre. Oh, let's just look here. Lack of big names. What was the attendance? I didn't pay attention to that. Yikes. See, that's the weird thing though. I had everybody on the show. Okay, well. I don't know. I'm gonna figure that one out. I will see y'all at Massacre. Alright, we are back. Yeah, Bonnie Blackstone left GWF, so she might be a get. But I made 3 signings, so I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be necessary. So, or that's gonna be smart. Coco Beware is the first one. I didn't realize he was with the WWF until now, but he has like 53s in popularity, so we can put him in random 6-man matches and maybe put people over. I don't know. We'll see. Um, we also have 2 women in Medusa, aka Alundra Blaze, and Wendy Richter. So we might have found our main event, or maybe not main event, but we may have found our opener at the very least for Massacre. So yeah, let's go to that. Let's go to that. So we are at the day of Massacre. We're gonna go through it. No one's doing that. We're just gonna select which is the one we picked last time. I think it was the ovens. Select it. Finalize broadcaster, I think. Yeah, there we go. Save this selection. Spin creative energy. Create a finish. Okay, we're gonna do 2 character ideas. Okay. And yeah, that's pretty much all we can do. Alright. Alright. Just gonna keep doing the open forum. Maybe people will get even less annoyed. Okay, let's see. Let's get a closer look at how many negative. Nope, negative morales. Um, Yeah, let's do him because he's actually on the creative team. So we kind of need him to be happier. Um, I'll fix that off screen. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We're at $90,000. We're probably gonna hit the $100,000 threshold. And we will see that. I will see y'all when this is entirely booked. All right, we are at Haymakers Massacre. The show is completely booked. Everybody's being used, and we're gonna just start this off. Yeah, these two are injured. I wanted them to do something, so they're doing this. The Hardy Boys defeated Count Grog and Ace Steel in a 41 rated match. They need to be put in more matches on the main card. Um, Polovec and the tag team champions Just Incredible and Brother Dick defeat Chief, Jay Eagle, Randy Hogan, and Shannon Moore. It's a 34 rated match. I feel like they're all improving. I hope so. 49. This could have been on the main show. What was I thinking? Okay, Medusa got a 60. This was mostly to see what she was at. Yeah, yeah, I think she might be worth the money. And so we started off with, Jesus Christ, the qualifying match for the Fatal 4-Way um, tag team title match. The Gangsters defeat the Blue Guys and Raven's Flock. And we continue on to the next match, which is the debut of Coco Beware. Okay, that could have been better. And he's teaming with the Blood Brothers against D'Lo Brown and Los Villanos. Coco Beware did pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. So we continue on to Misty Blue and her mystery partner Wendy Richter. Defeating the Nasty Girls with a sit-out DDT in a 50 rated match. They don't work well together, but they did tonight. They did well tonight. So we move on to a stare down between Medusa and Wendy Richter after the match. Yeah, they kind of carried the show. They were good investments. Yeah, never doing this match again. But Chavo defeated brother Spike for the Haymakers Men's Television Championship. And after the match, Shane Helms comes out and gets in the face of Chavo, kind of cementing that their feud is not over. And we go to the trios match. When Rey Mysterio, Kid Cash, and Blitzkrieg defeat Fallen Angel, Chris Jericho, and Simon Diamond with Rey Mysterio pinning the Fallen Angel. Yeah, did pretty well. Kind of gave Mysterio a little bit more momentum heading into his Dreamscape match. Yeah, and so we go to the main event, which is Raven versus Taz. Raven defeating Taz with an even flow DDT in a intentionally chaotic match. Yeah, that was good. That was good. And after the match, Taz is pissed when a familiar man's music hits, and it's Dan Severn, and he attacks Taz, starting the Taz and Dan Severn storyline. 58. That was awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. And we actually got the amount of people we were expecting that time. So, God, there's too many people to thank. Raven and Wendy Richter. Jesus Christ. Okay. And we got to a 44 in the Mid Atlantic. Nikita Koloff is an option. I don't know how well. I mean, he might do at least. He'll do pretty good. But he works for WCW. Never mind. Nor me. Yeah. So no Nikita Koloff. All right, got 3,797 views, and same amount of buys, leading to us getting 8,000 in pay-per-view revenue. We made a little bit less this month because we've been spending so much money on people, um, which we can deal with. So, yeah, let's look at this next. Okay, so the house show's fine. We're going to book it for 14 days. So it'll be the 22nd. So Wednesday, November 22nd. Excuse me. All right, we're just gonna pick a name. Danger Zone, sure. Wednesday, November 22nd. We're gonna do 2 hours. That's what we just did. Save it, and we'll check it before we get to it. We might announce the women's tournament there, but we won't know until we get to the house show. So I will see y'all there. All right, let's go to the next house show. Which shit, I meant to go over the women's tournament. I'll do that. I'll do that. Okay. Uh, this one. Create a finish. No, thank you. Okay. Ah, okay. Can't do anything else. It's fine. Okay. So we're gonna have to use this Taz one tonight. So we'll put Taz in some sort of match. Kid Cash is something for us. Wendy, Richter, and Raven are arguing. Alright. All these people are pissed for some reason. Okay. So. And again, this guy made a women's title too. For now, we just gonna use the World Heavyweight title. Because if I were to make this title myself, or design it at least, in real life, for the for my women's division, it would be this championship. But when I actually set up all the other titles, it will be the guy's title. I need to actually, you know what? Complete derailing the episode. We're gonna find it. I'm gonna show y'all all of them. Yeah. So let me get this off my screen. So he misspelled it, which is fine. I'm not gonna argue with him. He made me a hardcore title. He made me a tag team title, TV, men's and women's. I like these belts. I think they're cool. There's some thought put behind them. Um, the only reason I'm not using all of them is because of I use Pixlr for making my photos. So I've already used 3 of my saves today, which were for this championship, or the Haymakers championship, Haymakers TV championship, and the Dreamscape logo. So I can't really do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make an actual thumbnail until I guess I wake up in the morning, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, that's away from my complete derailing. We're gonna go to booking. We're gonna see what Kid Cash did. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, and then we're gonna show the tournament, and then we're gonna move on from there. So we're probably gonna do 2 of these matches tonight. One of which will be either Wendy Richter or Medusa. I'm not gonna say which one because I don't know which one. Um, yeah, so it'll be Rusty Thomas versus Kat LaRoe. It'll be Wendy Richter versus Yukari Osawa, and on the other side we have Misty Blue versus Linda Dallas, and we have a little Leilani. I'm gonna have to figure out how to pronounce her name. Leilani Kai, and Medusa Miceli, and that's it. So yeah, we're just gonna continue on from here. I'll see y'all when this is booked. All right, and we are here with the 2 hour half show. Let's kick this off with the pre-show. We have Randy Hogan versus Brother Dick, with Brother Dick pinning uh, Randy Hogan after a choke slam. Um, yeah, I don't think Brother Dick's gonna stay much longer. Paul Levesque and D'Lo Brown defeating Brother Spike and Chief J Eagle in a 36 rated match. Um, yeah, I probably shouldn't have put them part of the segment, but it's fine. Linda Dallas, or all these people are going to be in the women's tournament. This is what Bob Murphy is announcing at the beginning of the show. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You got 51 with all these women working the crowd, and a 63 rated match to kick off the night. Jesus Christ. Medusa is probably going to be the future of this division. I'm going to be honest. And so we go to a trios match between Omega and the team of Chavo Guerrero and Los Villanos de America. Awesome. It was a high spots match as well. So, yeah. So 4-way match, with Linda Dallas pinning Tasha Simone. You see the teams here. I'm not naming all these names because I don't have an attachment to any of these names yet. Yeah. So 44 rated match though, did pretty good. Thank you to Linda, Yukari, Amy, Tasha, Misty, and Terry. Oh yeah, Terry's not injured anymore. Awesome. There she is. And to the next segment, Raven's Monster pinning Shannon Moore in a quick-ish fashion fashion. Rusty Thomas and Cat LaRoe in a match in the tournament. Cat LaRoe moves on in said tournament in a 51 rated match. I'm very happy with it. The Blood Brothers and the Gangsters um, team up for the first time ever in a very shocking turn of events. Decided to put their past behind us and take on this team of 4 right here. And defeat them with Brother Ray pinning Bob Murphy with a bubble bomb. Don't worry about Bob Murphy. I don't know why I keep putting him in matches. Um, the tag champs ask Bob to reconsider his options about this fatal 4-way ladder match. He's not having it. He's going with a 38 rated segment. I'm pretty happy with it. Dan Severn and Taz. Dan Severn's cutting a promo on Taz, saying that he's sick of the way he's been acting on camera and is here to bring back, I don't know, good old values. I don't know what Dan Severn's going to stand for yet. But speaking of Taz, he has a match right after this segment, defeating the Blue Meanie in a quick succession. It's supposed to be chaotic match, but he also defeated him with a Kari Hajime. Yeah, 46. That's awesome. And we have a super 4v4 with Coco Beware, Rey Mysterio, Blitzcrank, and Kid Cash against the team of Chris Jericho, Simon Diamond, Raven, and Billy Kidman. Yeah, okay. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Not really much else to go from here. Um, awesome. 60. Damn. Yeah, Medusa, Ray, and Chris. Because I haven't thanked Chris in a minute, and I still want him to think of me as family. There we go. 7,000. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, we reached that 100,000 threshold, by the way. I don't know if y'all had noticed that, but I'm very happy with that. All right, and we continue on. I think we're gonna go to Danger Zone. I think is the next one. Yeah. 24,000 viewers is awesome. I love you, Eddie. Please, please. Okay, my bad. Didn't mean it like that. That I just it's not okay. My monitor. Anyways, I realized how weird it looked as soon as I looked at the camera. Anyways, yeah. So doing really well with money. We're just gonna continue on to Danger Zone. Let's make sure there's no one missing on Danger Zone. Okay, cool. I have no idea what I'm doing for this pay-per-view. I didn't set anything up other than the women's matches, and I know I'm doing the tag matches. That's it. That's all I know I'm doing. So we're gonna figure that out. I'll see y'all when we get to Danger Zone. All right, and we're not on the day of the show yet, but we're getting pay rise requests from the talent. New Jack and Chavo Guerrero Jr. ask for $60 pay raises. All right, that's it. See y'all at Danger Zone. Danger Zone. All right. All right, and we are back. So our broadcasting deal's expiring. We need to go ahead and fix that now. Excuse me. Wait, we're not paying anything? Okay, cool. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, Danger Zone. Let's see what we're doing tonight. Alright, I kinda just wanna do something to where like we sell it out. Let's do let me go from bring this up to 2,000. There we go. So let's try to do I'm thinking the Spartanburg Memorial. I think that one would be good. Yeah, let's do that one. Alright, let's do automatic selection, so we're on freeform. Alright. Let's do creative finishes. Stock up for Dreamscape, probably. Alright. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Credible and D'Lo Brown are now travel buddies. Stevie Richards and Blue Meanie have been hanging out a lot, apparently. Um, Thomas and Dallas are travel buddies. Jericho's being annoying backstage. Dieter is doing his training. Okay, cool. Brother Ray has small positive impact. Jericho's being awesome. Cool. Open forum. Okay, is anybody even getting... I don't know what to do about this, though. Other than doing that every show. But, I mean, I guess it's fine. Yeah. I will see y'all when this is fully booked. Alright, we are fully booked. Lisa's still gone. We've used everybody except for Terry Shane, because I didn't have a match for her. And we still have all of our creative finishes. Yeah. So we're gonna start this off. We have a weird main event. Yeah, so D'Lo Brown defeats Randy Hogan and Shannon Moore with a lowdown. Chief Jay Eagle gets defeated by Count Grog in a hardcore match. Um, Wendy Richter defeats Yukari Osawa um, in the Women's Championship Tournament in a 45 rated match to kick off the night. Stare down between Medusa and Wendy. 44 rated match between the Gangstas, Brother Spike, Shane Helms, and Blitzkrieg. and against Chavo, Brother Dick, Just Incredible, Fallen Angel, and Paul Levesque. The match did poor apparently, but it was 44, so I'm fine with it. Yeah, we continue on from there. Misty Blue defeating Linda Dallas to move on to the tournament in the tournament. Meaning now that um nah, the matches continuing on is Kat LaRoe versus Wendy Richter and Missy Blue versus Medusa Miceli. Winner goes to the finals at Wrestle Queendom. And yeah, we have a Rey Mysterio and Raven contract signing. Raven saying that he has a last resort during this match. And the segment got a 56, which is good. Um, Jericho, Cash, and Diamond announced for Dreamscape 4 after backstage argument turned into a brawl. There also is possibilities of it becoming a cage match. So that just means we're doing a cage match. So we're gonna book for it. Um, add new match. Steel cage. With cage. There we go. Kid Cash, Simon Diamond, and Chris Jericho. There we go. Rebook. And we continue on to 4v4 53 rated match. Not really much to go over here. Calero and Medusa won their matches respectively. And yeah, move on from here. To the second qualifier match where the Blood Brothers defeat Los Villanos de America and the Hardy Boys. To move on, and there will be a fatal four-way um last chance qualifier between four of the teams at the next house show. So move on from that. Dan Severn defeated Ace Steel with a beast choker. It's mostly to get Dan Severn some matches. We're probably gonna give him a match here at the next house show. Um, at on the Wrestle Kingdom pre-show and at Dreamscape, just so that way we can get him more accustomed to wrestling, just in general. And we move on from that with Taz attacking Dan Severn at a 45 rated segment. And in our main event, Coco Beware and the Blue Guys facing off against a Ravens flock. You notice small little inklings of a heel turn from Stevie Richards. But the match got a 49, which was pretty good. Finish off the show with a 51. So yeah, we're gonna thank Dusa, Wendy, and Raven. There we go. Scene please. Happy with my speech. Dang! 18,000, that's awesome. Dang. And we went up everywhere, at least a tiny amount. So yeah. Next month will be December. I'm gonna try to hurry this up solely because it's 3:23 and I gotta go to therapy tomorrow. So yeah. See you guys. Well, we'll see what happens here. Yeah. 3,857 viewers and buys. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna move on. I will see y'all at the next house show. All right, let's go. Joined wing. Okay, production change. We got first again. Okay, okay. There's nothing else we need to do. We're just gonna go straight into it, and then we need to go straight into Dreamscape weekend. It's mostly just seeing if the formula I'm gonna try to do is gonna work. So let's look. 3,000. Yeah, let's do this one. The Raleigh County Armory. Use this. Okay. Creative finish. Creative finish. That works. Oh. And yeah. Murphy and Jericho got into a heated argument. Okay. Shane and Severn have begun dating. Hardy and Helms got in a huge row. Hardy's getting into fights. Taz is spreading rumors about Viano. Training. Poker tournament. Spot on impressions of his colleagues. Thank you, Dan Severn, for being a positive force on this locker room. We definitely needed this. Okay. I'm gonna try to book this. And then I'm gonna book the next one, and then I'm going to bed. Because it is. Fuck. Just edit this shit. Okay. I'll see y'all. Jesus Christ. Alright. We're back. This might be a little bit of a sloppy show, but we're getting some matches on the card, especially the important ones. Um. So yeah, let's just get into it. So pre-show, I didn't even pick a winner for this. Polovic won it by pure fucking chance. Um. Wendy Richter defeats Calero with a sit-out DDT. 50 rated match. Great way to start off the show. 50 rated match. Way to keep the momentum. Linda Dallas got the pin. Ray taunts Raven for not being here tonight because I didn't know you wouldn't be here tonight because he's not signed the fucking WCW, so I don't know. It's fine. Los Villanos get their redemption and are going to be in the Fatal 4-Way ladder match. So let's find that. 2. We'll call it TLC. I don't care. Okay. Los Villanos, no Hardys, no Hooligans, no Gangsters. The freaking champions. That's right. They're dick. Okay. Alright. And that's that match there. There will be another segment for this. Shane wants his rematch. Spike thinks he deserves another chance. Bob said, fuck it, we're doing a triple threat match. This could have been a better put together segment, but I'm too tired to want to put things together tonight. And I'm sorry for that. I should have got this shit done sooner. Shane Helms, Chavo, Spike. This should have been built up better, but it's brother Spike. There we go. I think my parents are awake. Alright. Contract signing for the triple threat cage match. He got a 47. Did pretty good. what we needed it to. 51 rated match where Coco Beware pinned Just Incredible just to get Coco Beware on the show. I need Dan Severn to start doing better. I can't keep having this. Yeah. I forgot to add more text to that, but he challenged him to an MMA rules match. So okay, there's no MMA rules. Shoot fight. Yeah, that works. It's Dan Severn and Taz. There we go. Call this a wild brawl. I think they can brawl, right? He kind of can. Yeah, it works. All right. Giant ladder match promo battle between the teams. That's it. That's all. That's all that is. And our main event, where Medusa defeats Misty Blue, cementing the finals for Wrestle Queendom, which will be Medusa versus Wendy Richter. Boom. And we're going to call that storytelling. Just going to go ahead and call that for that show. And I meant to do a stare down or something after that. It's fine. 57 rated show. That's what we wanted. Wendy. No. Who wrestled? No, we're going to thank Ray. Cool. 15,000. Right. We're not going to see the end of the year today. We're going to see that beginning of the next episode. Because I'm up way later than I should be. So, forgive me for that. We're just going to get to the end of this, and we're just going to go straight into those other two shows. Luckily, they're back to back, but I need to make sure that WCW is not going to be there for that second one. I don't know why they run on Tuesdays. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense to me. Yeah, I got 25,000 viewers, and yeah, I know. What's WCW doing? I think we're on the 21st for that, so 21st be... Hold on. 21st is a Thursday. Okay. I don't think we can move that to any other day, though. We can move it to the end of the month, but I don't want to do that. Kind of have to, though. Okay, 27th, 28th. No, this don't. You know what? We're just gonna keep it as is. If Raven isn't there, he's vacating the fucking title. That's the rule. All right, I'll see y'all there. Okay, we're at Wrestle Queendom. I'm starting to regret making two shows for this. Luckily, this one's just an hour. I can just throw a bunch of matches together. Yeah. This will be 3,000. Dang. Pick best option. Cool. Freeform. There, yeah. Max selection. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're gonna try to speed through this. Cool. Let's do team. Do an open forum, and then yeah, that's it. I'll see y'all when this is fully booked. I'll be quick. Yeah, I was not lying. This was not gonna be very quick at all, or this is not gonna be very long at all. So we're just gonna go through it. 47. That did better for Dan Severn. Yeah, we put these two in a match. Terry Shane won. Put these two in a match. They didn't click at all. So great. Open it up with a triple threat match where Rusty Thomas wins against Yukari and Tasha. 49. 48 rated match where the Nasty Girls defeat Misty Blue and Kai. That's another non-tag team. Um, and in the main event, Medusa defeats Wendy Richter for the women's championship, and she's going to celebrate in the next segment. 78. Damn. I got a 52. So that was good. Thank you, Medusa and Wendy and Christy. Damn. Damn. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go to the next show. Sorry for being so quiet. It's just late. Like we're almost there. Talking to myself, not y'all. Yeah, that did really well. I'm very happy with it. Showing the women can do their own shows. So I have a season finale event planned. I don't know why it's not. This is the company season finale. What? Hold on. That's weird. Season finale. Whatever. That's weird. Okay. We're just gonna go to it. Oh, we don't gotta skip to it. That's right. Okay. Cool. Just pick out best venue. Automatic selection. Spend creative energy. I probably should have used these, but I didn't. Okay. It's fine. And get rid of the Chris Jericho one. But we have all of these now, so we're gonna do good. Come on. Cool. And we're going to inspire. They're fired up. Awesome. It's just like something, thank God. Yeah, we're spending a lot more money on the show. So I will see y'all when this is fully booked. Okay, we got it done. We're just gonna go through this and we're gonna be done. That's it. Alright. 10-man grand rally with everybody who wasn't on the show previously. That's it. Uh no, we're not doing this here. Wait, stop that. Okay. Jericho promo leading to his match, which got a 59, with Kid Cash winning, and these two just losing. 37, where Los Villanos won the tag team titles from Just Incredible and Brother Dick. Blitzcrank defeated Billy Kidman in a pretty good match. Um, Team Coco Beware defeated this team. I'm not going through it that much. The face women's team beat the heel women's team, or yeah, whatever. Got a 58. Chavo Guerrero retained his championship against Brother Spike and Shane Helms. Dan Severn defeated Taz with a Beast Choker in a 43 rated match. Did better. In a 66 rated match, Raven defeated Rey Mysterio with an even flow DDT, where Stevie Richards ran in and attacked Mysterio, changing his gimmick and turning him in the process. And they both stand tall after that match. Got a 64, which might be our best show yet. We're gonna think. There's Jericho, Rey Mysterio. Cool. Did pretty good with that. That was awesome. Next time I'm just gonna save it for Fridays. Yeah, but that is it for the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I will see y'all next week, earlier in the night. Goodbye. Actually, let's see how many people we got first to watch this. Okay, it's like 4,000, but it's fine. All right. Goodbye for all this time.